Welcome to Power Machines N5. This is a surface condenser example. We will cover wet steam, cooling water, vacuum efficiency, and tube count. This video is presented by the Earthly Teachings channel. Problem statement. Steam that is 15% wet is received by a surface condenser at a temperature of 51,001 degrees and a rate of 8,100 kilocalories. The absolute pressure in the condenser is 15 kPa, with atmospheric pressure of 95 kPa. The cooling water enters at a rate of 50 liters sec with a temperature of 25 degrees. The cooling tubes have an internal diameter of 15 mm and a water flow velocity limit of 2 mesoseconds. The condensate is undercooled by 5,003 degrees. The specific heat capacity of the cooling water is 4,013 kJ/dgC. Calculate. 2.1. Heat rejected by the steam. 2.2. Final temperature of cooling water 2.3. Condenser efficiency 2.4. Vacuum efficiency 2.5. Number of cooling tubes required for a double pass. 2.1. Heat rejected by the steam. Given, wetness equals 15%. Dryness fraction x. Equal 1, R.P equals 0.8. Steam flow rate and Mazin MC 81,100 kg. Miss equals second y hazers 36,000 ounce 2.25 kilo. Condenser pressure PC equals 15 kPa. Condensate undercooled equal of 5.3 degrees. Specific heat capacity of water CPW equal 4.13 kJ/kg. From steam tables at 15 kPa, HF at 15 kPa is 225.94 kilojoules per kilogram. HF at 15 kPa is 23.723 kilojoules per kilogram. Now let's calculate the specific enthalpy of wet steam, denoted as H. The formula for HS is HF plus the dryness fraction X times HFG. Substituting the values, HS equals 225.94 plus 0.85 times 2372 by 3. This simplifies to 225.94 plus 2016 for us. Finally, HS is 2242,395 kilojoules per kilogram. Condensate temperature, TC. Condensate undercooled by 5.3 degrees. TC equal 51.1 dT, 5.3 G. TC equal 45.x. Specific enthalpy of condensate, HC. HC equal HF at TC 45.x. Interpolating from steam tables between 45 degrees, F108.45 and 50 degrees, HF 20934, H equal 188.45 plus 45.8, 45, 50, 45, 20934, 188.45, HC equal 180.45 plus 0.85 and 20.89, HC equal 188.45 plus 3.3424, equals 191,724 kg. Heat rejected by steam per second, KIS. KIS equal mis as HC. Qu'est-ce is equal 2.2 Fah. Casta 1042 p point on 395, 191, 7924. Try. Cash basa 2.25 but 5,050 baht 16026. Kachi is 4613. X506. Kapos E equals 4613.856 kilo. Heat rejected by the steam equal 4613.86 kilowatt. 2.2. Final temperature of cooling water. Principle: heat rejected is equal heat gained. Given: cooling water flow rate 50 L by pi equals E 50 kilopascals. Inlet water temperature TW1 equals 25 degrees. Q is mu. CPW just TB2 win. KIS equal keeps. 4613 equals 50 on 4.13 TD225. First, we have the equation 4613.856 equals 206.5 times the quantity TW2 minus 25. Next, we isolate the term TW2 minus 25 by dividing 4613.856 by 206. This gives us TB2 minus 25 equals 22.343. Then we solve for TB2 by adding 25 to 22.343. This results in T2 equals 47.343 degrees Celsius. So the final temperature of the cooling water is 47.34 degrees Celsius. 2.3 Condenser efficiency. Condenser efficiency, TAC, E to C equals TW2 minus TW1 divided by TS minus TW1 times 100%, where TS equals saturation temperature of steam at 15 kPa. From steam tables, TS at 15 kPa equals 53.97 degrees Celsius. E to psi T equals 47.34 minus 25 divided by 53.97 minus 25 times 100%. A to C equals 2234 divided by 28.97 times 100%. E to C equals 0.7711 times 100% equals 77.11%. Condenser efficiency equals 77.11%. This section covers vacuum efficiency. Given values are as follows. The atmospheric pressure, or P sub atomi, is 95 kilopascals. The condenser absolute pressure, or P sub C, is 15 kilopascals. Now we calculate the actual vacuum, V sub act. V sub act equals P sub ATM minus P sub C, so 95 minus 15 equals 80 kilopascals. The condenser inlet steam temperature, Ts prime, is 51.1 degrees Celsius. We need to find the saturation pressure at 51.1 degrees Celsius P sub S. Interpolate between 50 degrees Celsius corresponding to P sub S equals 12.35 and 55 degrees Celsius corresponding to P sub S equals 15.75. Apply the interpolation formula to estimate the saturation pressure at this temperature. Working this out, P sub S equals 12.35 plus the quantity 1.1 over 5 times 3.4. That results in P sub S equals 12.35 plus 0.748, which is about 13.098 kilopascals. Let's look at how to calculate vacuum efficiency. First, we find the ideal vacuum. The ideal vacuum equals atmospheric pressure minus saturation pressure. Now let's define vacuum efficiency. It is the actual vacuum divided by the ideal vacuum times 100%, substituting the given values into the formula. Calculating this gives about 0.97677 times 100%, which is 97.68%. So, the vacuum efficiency is 97.68%. 2.5 Number of cooling tubes, double pass. Given, water flow, V.W. 50 L Salski as equals 0.05 meter cubed per second. Max water flow velocity, VC max, equals 2 mol per seconds. Tube internal diameter, D equals 15 mm 0.001.5 m. Required flow area, A rec. A rec equals F dot W half max equals 0.5, or 0.5 squared. Area per tube pass, a pass for a double pass condenser. A pass equals a rec on 2 equals 0.25, so on equals 0.25 squared. Area of a single tube at equals all with A. Pi d squared over 4 equals pi times 0.015 squared over 4. At equal pi times 0.00225 over 4 equals 0.00167 square meters. Number of tubes N in one pass. N was a passover at ET 0.0125 over 0.001 and equals 76. Since the number of tubes must be an integer, we round up to the next even number for a double pass configuration. Required number of cooling tubes equals 72 so. This concludes our condenser calculations for Power Machines N5. This video was brought to you by the Earthly Teachings channel. Like and subscribe for more engineering tutorials.